Welcome guys. Today we present to you the top 5 football games released on mobile. Before watching the video, put a like and subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the video. Meta Football, an online game with a size of 1.4 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Meta Football is a street soccer game, in which two mixed teams of 3 players that compete in exciting 3-minute games. This game's rules are similar to most soccer games. Once the timer reaches 0, the team with the most points wins. Meta Football's controls work very well on touchscreen devices. Simply use the virtual joystick on the left side of the screen to move your character, and the button on the right to interact with the ball. Meta Football always has 3-on-3 games, but you can only control one player. This means that you can't change players during the game, but you can tap a button to ask your teammates to pass to you if you're open. Learn to play with your entire team to beat the exciting soccer games. Overall, Meta Football is a fun soccer game that stands out for its great graphics and great controls that are perfectly designed for touchscreen devices. On top of all that, you can even unlock new athletes as you play. Mini Football, an online game with a size of 600 megabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Mini Football is a soccer game where you play exciting matches where you have to be ready to leave everything on the field. With simple gameplay, all you have to worry about is trying to make solid plays to get closer to your opponent's goal and score. Mini Football has intuitive controls with 3 basic action buttons: sprint ahead, pass the ball, and shoot. There's also a virtual D-pad for moving your players. Another interesting aspect of this game is how intuitively you can customize your team. From the name of your team to the design of their jerseys, you can decide everything you want for a truly realistic experience. You can even invest your money to acquire new players and make your team increasingly more competitive. Mini Football has tons of fun options, all of which results in a competitive soccer game where you play against other players from all around the world. Without a doubt, this is an incredibly fun game that will get your heart racing as you play soccer with your tiny players, doing whatever it takes to win. Champion of the Fields, an online game with a size of 1.2 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Champion of the Fields is a new soccer game launched by the company NetEase where you manage a soccer team from the ground up, doing everything within your power to make them as successful as possible. Gameplay is similar to other games in this genre like FIFA or PES, and it even has the official licenses for many soccer players. After you complete the tutorial, you'll arrive at the main menu where you can select one of the available game modes. The online mode is worth a special mention, where you can play PvP in real time against other players from all over the world. The game's graphics are excellent, from the players to the stadiums. In fact, it's easy to recognize Cristiano Ronaldo, Leo Messi, and Antoine Griezmann from their faces alone. Animation is also really fluid, so every sprint, dodge, and shot on goal is beautifully executed. As for gameplay, it's surprisingly easy to play. On the right side of the screen, you have a virtual D-pad that you can use to move each player. In Champion of the Fields, you can unlock new players and improve their abilities until nothing stands in your way. There's also an offline mode where you can play against the AI. Without a doubt, this is an amazing game that can entertain you for hours, manage your team and lead them to victory.
Dribbling forward. Only the goalkeeper remains up. It's a shot on goal.
Total Football, an online game with a size of 800 megabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Total Football is a soccer game for Android and iOS in which you can play exciting matches with a high level of realism. The title includes FIFPro licenses which allow us to easily identify more than 60,000 players from the main teams in the world. Within Total Football we will find a game system fully adapted to touch devices. At the start of each match, we will move the players by touching the joystick that appears on the left side of the interface. On the right side of the screen, we will find the action buttons that we can use to pass the ball, shoot at goal or center the ball so that a teammate can control it. With spectacular 3D graphics, Total Football offers a totally immersive game experience. From the main menu, we will have access to the different championships available or to an interesting career mode. Similarly, from here we will select the team we are most interested in to shape our best strategies on the field. It should be noted that the title has official licenses of renowned clubs such as Borussia Dortmund, and this increases our prestige as coaches. Total Football features all the essentials to offer us an outstanding gaming experience. We are facing one of those soccer games for mobile in which we can create dream plays to surprise all our rivals in realistic matches, and best of all, as we level up, we will unlock new stadiums, teams and players that will expand our possibilities when it comes to living matches that will go down in history. eFootball 2023. A 3 GB multiplayer game available on Android and iPhone. It is considered one of the best football games on mobile, and contains audio commentary in several languages. You can play with clubs from all over the world, including Manchester United and many more. You will also have a large number of famous clubs from America at your disposal. You can play a match online, and with friends or against the computer. The game is really worth downloading.
Plays it short, and it's Chiellini. Oh, he's found him in space! And now a sudden chance to counter. Triol. Gerrard. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Nedved. Got a shot away. It's Relu. Can he put it away? And the follow-up. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!